Our top story at this hour, operations are going slowly at some hospitals in Gqeberha and the Eastern Cape. It comes after workers affiliated to NEHAWU joined the union's nationwide strike. The strike started today despite an interdict obtained by the Department of Public Services and Administration to stop the strike. Workers are demanding a 10% wage increase while the government is offering 3%. SABC News reporter Yolanda Kambile visited Dora and Nginza Hospital.
We are coming to you from Dora Nginza Hospital, just outside the hospital here in Zwide in Gqeberha in the Eastern Cape. And this is where NEHAWU, the workers' union, has embarked on a nationwide strike over the wage negotiations. So many of the members of the union around here in Gqeberha from other clinics also around and other hospitals, they've come to this place to meet here and converge and also trying to voice out their concerns. But to hear more about this strike now, we are joined by the Deputy Secretary of NEHAWU here in the province, Sweetness Stokwe. Ma'am, can you just brief us of your demands as NEHAWU for you to strike?
Part of our demand is about salary increment, because our members last received a salary increment in 2019 when government reneged and refused to implement the last leg of Resolution 1 of 2018 in 2020. Last year we saw government implementing a percentage which was rejected in the bargaining council by majority of unions. And the law is very clear that we can only implement the agreement when majority of unions are agreeing. So the 3% that government imposed was rejected. So as NEHAWU and amongst other unions from different federations, we took a position to be united and regardless of our affiliation, to go and dispute that. And indeed we did receive the certificate that allows us and our members to strike in November. So after having observed the attitude of arrogance from the employer, we said we will see finally if the employer is continuing with the arrogance. So when we saw on the 22nd of February, during the budget speech, while we were still in the bargaining process, but that is our platform, we bargain with the employer about our issues and our demands. The employer went and pronounced in Parliament. And in Parliament, we are not represented as unions or as workers. Then that's why we took a decision to give a notice to the employer to say that we are striking within 7 days. And the employer has been quiet, did not come true. We were hoping that they will come to their senses. So today you are seeing workers saying, there is nothing the employer, there is nothing the government can say that will stop them from addressing their issues, from displaying their frustration and their anger, because while everything else is increasing, you talk about medical aids, you talk about food, you talk about petrol, everything else is increasing. Workers have not received their salary increment. Even the tip that the government had gave workers, which is 1,000, is being taken away this month. So workers are very angry. And as much as the notice was issued by NEHAWU in terms of striking, but we've seen in this region particularly and across the province and across the country that other workers belonging to other unions have said, be it that it is NEHAWU that has issued the notice to strike, the issues that NEHAWU is raising, it's affecting us. They have joined us in numbers. Hence you see these workers from different affiliates wearing also t-shirts have joined NEHAWU to say that they are striking and they are not going to go back up until government puts something that is decent on the table. And our demand is 10%.